I've had a lot of people say, why did you do a white car, blue interior, and yellow calipers? Well, today you're about to find out. We're doing the wrap. Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the vlog, and welcome to an absolute stunning morning here in Louisville, Kentucky. Get that Ford out of the way. Absolutely beautiful here. It's been in the 90s, which I absolutely love, and it's just gonna be another awesome, hot, sunny day. Well, another awesome part of today is we are taking the C8 over to CKL Wraps here in Louisville. Now I gotta give a special shout out to you guys. You guys are the reason I found CKL Wraps, and I was asking who should I have wrap the car, and actually several people said CKL. Didn't know about them, reached out to them, and here we are. So let's get a cold start, and then we'll head over to CKL. Oh my gosh, that sounds so awesome. If you guys didn't see the video, I'll put it up in the top right-hand corner of this video. Those are Soul Performance Sport Cats. Only the Sport Cats, an easy mod, and that's the way a C8 should sound from the factory. All right, guys, we are here at CKL Wraps in Middletown, Kentucky. It's a suburb of Louisville, right? So you might as well just say Louisville, and boom, there it is. This will be the last time you'll see it white. Well, now that it's been 2 days and seen some pictures, I posted them on Instagram. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, right there it is. We're driving the C7 now. I haven't driven the C7 in a long time. It's different. It's completely different, especially after getting back from the C8 driving school, driving this car, how it sets and the seats and how cramped it is compared to the C8. It's pretty amazing. So we got to do something that we haven't done yet since the accident with CarMax employee coming over and trespassing on my property. If you don't know what I'm talking about, in the upper right hand corner there is the link to that video. So let's get a cold start. This is a Corsa Extreme exhaust system, full headers, X-pipe, catless, and there are extreme mufflers with, I can't remember the name of these, polygon tips, I think, something like that, but they're square and they go right into that right there really nicely. So let's start it up. All right, so I got the car all set up, and if you remember back in like last September, the whole front end nose cone of this got hit by that CarMax test drive. Well, this was all cracked. The strike happened, so I couldn't get this piece in from the factory, so I just went ahead and put the broken piece back in. It's broken there, it's broken here, it's broken all over the place, but it was stable and no issues. So I've got this on my race ramps. Now I'm a big fan of quick jack, and this is really not needed for that, but the quick jack is absolutely perfect. I love the quick jack, so I'm going to use the quick jack in this case, but perfect angle right there with what we've got to fix. So we're going to take the front bumper fascia off, take this out, and put the new one in, and I'll show you which one I got. All right, well, I'm doing this, and of course, look what shows up, the police officer, but it's for those bad neighbors next door. No, just kidding. That Ram truck right there, I sold my neighbors, and one thing I always tell my clients in the neighborhood that, hey, if you buy a car from me, I'll just have a police officer come to your house and do the inspection process. It's a 5-minute deal, but it's just one step that they don't have to go out and find a police officer. They don't have to go to a police station. They don't have to do anything. And so my buddy Jordan came over and did it for him. Well, I am still working on the front grille. This should be very, very simple. I've done this for a customer before. This is very, very simple to do. Max an hour. I think I got it down to 30 minutes. But I've never done one with cameras, and my car has front cameras. So they send me the extra things to do on the cameras, and it goes in here like so. I think that's the right one. So that goes over there. This one goes right here like so. But my cameras don't fit in there. And I bought this from CorvetteMods.com, and I'll never buy anything from them ever again. I called them and they're like, oh yeah, you'll just have to send me an email. Well, sir, my car is completely torn apart. I can't use my front cameras. I can put this all back together, but then once you guys eventually email me, because that's what they told me to do, I'm gonna have to take this all apart again, and redo the work twice. Yep, this is a big regret. I've ordered anything from CorvetteMods.com, so I will never order from them again, and I would suggest you guys never order anything from them based off of their customer service. To call and say they don't have instructions, they can't help me, and just to email, what a joke. All right, so tomorrow is the big day. It's the day that I'm gonna go see the rep for the first time. And I wanted to enlighten you just a little bit. This is something I've never done before, right? I had no idea, and some of my creative roadblocks is that, just being creative. Like, I couldn't come up with a design. I just didn't know what to do. You know, so I reached out to Amelia Hartford. I asked her a couple questions. She gave me a couple names. I reached out to DDE, Daily Driven Exotics, and I asked them who does their wraps. Well, they told me PFS. They're in California, so I contacted PFS and just kind of talked to them. Obviously, being in Kentucky, being in LA, they're never going to be able to do my wrap for me, but the guys at PFS are absolutely phenomenal. So I talked to them, and they was like, hey, Scott Skepple down in Florida is the one who pretty much designs a lot of our vehicles and a lot of DDE vehicles. I'm like, sweet, perfect. How do I get a hold of him? So I got a hold of him, and he primarily works by email only, and I was a little worried about that, but I'll tell you this, very quickly, the first detail-oriented email, I was completely shocked. I mean, if I printed this thing out, it probably would have been 2 pages. He outlined everything, how he operates, cost, everything like that. So we talked here and there, kind of gave him some ideas, what I wanted to do, because I told him I didn't have any ideas. Definitely did not want a design that copied anyone out there. I didn't want to be like, hey, you're a copycat, this has already been done. I wanted to be completely unique. So he went out and said, hey, I want you to go to my Instagram, which I'll put that down in the description, and pick out 4, 5, 6 of your favorite designs that I've done. I said, okay, no problem. So then we talked, and you know, this is like November and SEMA time, right? So I told him, I was like, hey, listen, we have some delays. The C8's not being built, blah, blah, blah. You can put my project on the back burner. And he's like, dude, I don't do back burner. I gotcha. Don't worry about it. So we talked a little bit more after SEMA, and he gave me some proofs. You know, I'll put those actually right here on the screen, and none of them popped out. I'm like, gosh, I don't know about this. This is getting difficult. And so I sent them to Mrs. Chevy Dude, and I said, what do you think about these? And this was like a full day before I sent them to her. And she said, I like this one, I like this one, I like this one. I said, okay, well, I don't like that one in any way, shape, or form. That one's too boring. And then so we talked about it more that night, and then I emailed Scott Skepple back, and I said, here's what I like. I kind of like this design to this design. I like this design with this design. What can you do? And then he came up with this. All right, guys, it's time. Oh my gosh, I can't believe it. It is time. I'm here at work still, way after closing time, and I gotta say, Justin with CKL Wraps is the man. I really appreciate that. I literally texted him and said, hey, listen, just lock the car up. I don't want to keep you over. But he said, no, I don't feel comfortable leaving your car out there. And I'm sure he probably wants to see that it is up to my standards, that I like it, all that stuff. So Mrs. Chevy Dude is here. And we're gonna hop in the Tesla and head over to CKL Wraps. And just like that, we are back at CKL Wraps. The car is not around anywhere. There's a rabbit, so I think it's inside. Mrs. Chevy Dude just left me. What'd you leave me for? Huh? What'd you leave me for? You just like walked in here and just like let me go. All right, that is the man who wrapped my car. You are the K in CKL Wraps?
Yes,
the K in CKL Wraps. Yes. Justin, and you excited to see it?
Yeah.
All right, go for it.
All right, here it goes.
All right, I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna let her see it first. What do you think? It's dark.
There's a problem here.
What's that?
It's not exactly wrapped properly.
It's not?
No.
Why not?
You better take a look at it.
Oh. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Boom. Wow. Dude, I was really worried about this. I was really worried about the Chevy Dude logo on there. I didn't know if it was gonna pop, but that looks good on the sketches that I had on my phone.
Yeah.
Like they looked really, really small.
We had to scale it just a little bit to fit inside the doors.
Gotcha.
For us, so it's pretty much
Wow.
I'm loving
stick
it.
and go.
You like it?
I'm loving the yellow.
Oh, look at this.
The yellow pops so much on.
So this is different than what we talked about, but I love it.
Yeah.
You did. Like, I told him I wanted this wrapped carbon fiber and these yellow stripes coming down here. Much better job than what I thought.
Well,
The yellow right there.
playing around with the gloss black, the flake that we
see.
have into it.
The picture you sent, I thought was tape.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
I
it
saw-
was. That
it was
was
tape. Okay. And and when I'm talking about picture, I have not seen this car until right now. You guys saw the real reaction. Wow, this thing is cool. He had sent me a picture with the car completely disassembled. I shared that on Instagram. So if you go to the Instagram, which is right there, you will see the yellow tape on there, and that's what I saw for protection and stuff like that. But now I was thinking, and I didn't say this to him, and I didn't bug him. I'm in retail as well, right? So I don't want to bug people. But I was like, man, that yellow looks good, and I thought about maybe coming after the fact and saying, hey, can we add this or whatever? But you like read my mind, dude. I mean, how is this possible? Wow.
The yellow's just popping on this car.
And what we have at home, nobody knows this. What we have at home, what I showed you last night, that is going to match this yellow perfectly. And now that I'm glad I did it. She's still skeptical. She said it. I'll have to show you guys. We're going to do something a little special. I got no emblems on this car anymore. You guys know we took the emblems off back here, the Stingray fish. Well, now we don't have the Corvette logo. And we don't have the emblem up here. No, we put that one back on. That's what you told me you put back on. So, sweet. So, wow. That's okay. I was gonna put like a Ferrari emblem on there.
Oh, okay.
It's a Ferrari. Nobody will ever know. Wow. What do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section below. And huge shout out to CKL Wraps. And then obviously we got the Soul Performance. And you guys know Dynasty does all my work, and we got 360 Express Collision down there as well. Wow, this is, yeah, so like we were talking about carbon fiber. So you guys know this is carbon fiber up here, and it pains me to spend so much money on this carbon fiber top and then cover it up, because my thought process was carbon fiber interior trim, carbon fiber down there. I was just gonna carbon fiber it out. Carbon fiber up here. This was going to be called carbon fiber, but they're too expensive from General Motors. This was like $2,000. These were like $1,000, and it just didn't work. So we are going to wrap this carbon fiber. I told you guys earlier we're going to wrap that carbon fiber, but this is much better. This is so much better. Yeah, this is absolutely awesome. So we're probably going to redo these, because I definitely want to take care of people who take care of the car and sponsors. So we're going to make these just a little bit different. We already talked about that off camera. The Dynasty does look good, yeah, but here it blends in too much, and 360 blends in too much. So, but nothing negative. There's absolutely zero negativity on this. We didn't wrap these, so that was on the design that Skepple did. These were wrapped, but I think that looks good not wrapped. So, and we didn't communicate at all this week. You just kind of just went. You just did it, man. Look at that. Look at that yellow. Look at that yellow. That is absolutely sick. Didn't even see that. He just pointed that out to me. Goes in with the plate real well. That's absolutely beautiful. So one of the things that we did, and I talked about the design process earlier in the video, is I wanted it to be different, right? We obviously know DDE does some amazing wraps on there. Alex Choi does some amazing wraps on his. You just saw Amelia do her wrap, and I needed to be different. I didn't want anybody to say, oh, you copied so-and-so. So when I worked with Skepple, who Skepple does DDE wraps with PFS and stuff out there in California, yeah, I wanted not camo. I didn't want like solid colors. I wanted something really crazy, right? And then afterwards, I told Skepple that I wanted some magenta in here like this. And then what about paint splatters? And he's like, paint splatters? He was like, you're crazy. But it looks awesome. Like it?
I do.
We did the new Chevy Dude logo up here in yellow instead of white.
We'll see who likes that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys, how about a cold start for the Soul exhaust? We haven't heard this in a week. I missed this. Go for it, Andy. Oh, that's in touring mode. Perfect. There we go. That's what we want right there. Is this, what are you doing? Is this your first day?
Yes.
What is wrong with you? We wanted a cold start. Comment section below, guys. Tell her how she failed on the cold start. Literally just got it done, and you're the first people to ever see this car wrapped.
That's it.
You like it?
Yeah. We've been hoping we don't miss the light. That's nice, man.
Thanks, I appreciate it. Does it look a little different?
Oh my.
They showed us the picture.
Did you say a naughty word? All right, guys, so you can tell we are home. The neighbors love it, which is awesome. I've told you in the past that, you know, I've really, you know, good friends with the neighbors. No issues there. They love what I do. I'm not obnoxious, which is, I guess, good for both parties. But let's, one more walk around. This is really the first time that I'm seeing it outside. It looks absolutely awesome. This is Chevy dude said she noticed these marks right here. I didn't. It just looks absolutely phenomenal. Soul Performance exhaust sounds good. We're gonna get louder though, guys. Oh my gosh, look at that right there. So like, it looks a little bit different on camera than it does in real life, but that red going into that blue, it looks amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. It looks so good. Very, very happy with the way it turned out. So I know you'll do it. I know what's gonna happen. Let me know what you think about this wrap down in the comment section below. And I gotta give big shout outs to Skepple. His information's down below. He knocked this thing out of the park. Absolutely amazing. 360 Express Collision Detail. Absolutely awesome that they helped me out. They sponsor this car. CKL Wraps, thank you so much. If you guys need any work done at all, you need a wrap design, check out Skepple. You need wraps installed, check out CKL. And if you're anywhere around or can get a vehicle to 360 Express Collision Detail, they do everything. They started powder coating wheels, so we may see some different wheels on this car as well. So guys, as always, thanks again for watching. We'll do the next video is going to be the reactions. I'm going to go to a Cars and Coffee tomorrow. So in a couple days, you'll see reactions of what people out in the public say. Might be good, might be bad. We'll see. Guys, as always, thanks again for watching. Have a great day and drive safely.